Walked with no regrets. Faith my only cover in the midst of all the threats. Singing hallelujah. Persecuted, not abandoned. Struck down naked and mistreated. Crushed but not destroyed. I kneel from a prison hole. Please keep reaching out to me. Don't leave me to defeat. These voices in my head won't give me any rest. Please don't give up on me now, 'cause I really don't know how to let go of my fears and be what God meant for me. By the masses, I fear pains are left unknown. Casting all my fears upon Him, yet my heart is torn. But I sing hallelujah. Loneliness, my constant battle. Darkness weighs upon my shoulders. Hear me crying out. In tears, I'm crying out. To me, don't leave me to defeat. These voices in my head won't give me any rest. Please don't give up on me now, 'cause I really don't know how to let go of my fears and be what God meant for me.
17 years ago, when I was in army in Iran, there were some soldiers that I never shared my faith with them. Because by judging them based on their Islamic appearance, I never thought that they would be even interested to learn about the Bible or Christianity. But it's interesting that recently, as a result of the weekly Christian TV programs that we produce right here in California and are received in Iran through satellite dishes, few of those soldier friends saw me on TV and they contacted me and asked me for a Bible. In fact, one of them had already become a Christian for several years, and I praise God that His plan for saving people is beyond our measures and our standards.
A few years ago, while visiting a foreign country, as I was walking down the street, I bumped into a lady who recognized me. She knew me by name, and it really caught me by surprise. I soon realized meeting her was not an accident. She shared with me about missionaries from her church in Holland who visited my home in Iran, and it was not long after my father's martyrdom. They took photos of us and other persecuted families and shared them with their home church in the Netherlands. Every church member there chose one picture to pray for. This dear lady happened to take mine. With tears in her eyes, she said, "I have been praying for you for 15 years and your picture still remains on my refrigerator." It's because of prayer warriors like her that I came this far, and I was able to love and forgive my enemies, those who hurt me, and even serve them.
A few months ago, Joseph and I sat down and we talked about this project, and I was really excited about it because I feel that here in the United States, we see or we perceive Iran as an evil country or a country that hates the United States. And so I really wanted to make sure that we saw the people, the love and the warmth, and really got a view of Iran the way that it should be seen.
My purpose for writing this song was to communicate a message to the West, but the message itself comes from the East. So I thought of bringing these two different worlds together by using both standard Western instruments like the guitar, bass, and drums with Eastern instruments like the duduk, dombak, and some female Middle Eastern vocals here and there.
When filming the interrogation part, I had a good reference point in my mind because during my father's disappearance in Iran in 1994, I was actually serving in army and I had been interrogated several times. But when filming those scenes, I was actually thinking of people like my father that many times had entered that interrogation room not knowing when or if they would ever be released.
When we hear someone's testimony about persecution, we usually hear about God's supernatural provision, how God was there in the midst of all of their trials and tribulations, how He brought this amazing peace and forgiveness, how He spoke through His word, how His presence was known. Well, having experienced persecution myself, I can testify to all of that and even more. But the truth is that there is another side to it. It's not always victorious. With this song, I wanted to bring that other side of the reality, the constant battle of loneliness, fear, doubt, confusion, pain, tears. So yes, there is pain, but there is victory. There is weakness, but God's strength is being revealed through that weakness, and He uses us no matter where we are.
The purpose of the video was really to focus on the injustices that are happening not only in Iran but around the world. And even though that was the main focus of the video, the beautiful theme of the video really comes out through the storyline of forgiveness, faithfulness, and love. And as you see in the story, there's a man who changes his whole life after he sees the perseverance of the pastor. But also you look at the pastor and you see how forgiveness can change not only a life of somebody, but the people all around him.
In 21st century, as we are so advanced in technology and are proud of our achievements, it is so heartbreaking that there are still thousands of innocent people that just because of their faith in Jesus Christ are still put behind bars, interrogated, persecuted, and some of them, even like my father, martyred. That's why I really wanted this video to be a voice for the persecuted ones, and I was so glad that our ministry got the chance to partner with Voice of the Martyrs to produce this video.
I believe the persecuted Christians are a vital part of the fellowship of all believers, and their overcoming stories certainly will challenge and strengthen Christians everywhere. And that's what we're trying to do at the Voice of the Martyrs, is to help Christians who are persecuted for their involvement in spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we do this by medical assistance, food, and other forms of aid. You know, when you think about what the Apostle Paul wrote to the Corinthian church 2,000 years ago, he made it very clear that when one part of the body suffers, we all suffer. And at the Voice of the Martyrs, we encourage persecuted believers by giving their testimony a voice. We do this by informing Christians in Canada and around the world of their plight and how to help them and how to pray for them. And I believe that this music video would contribute to that purpose.
It is very easy for our hearts to be filled with hatred towards the evil that takes place in our world. And I think while we are in this world, there will always be the challenge and struggle between controlling our emotions versus finding peace and comfort in God's promises. From personal experience, I can say that after even 18 years of my father's martyrdom, there are still times that we really miss him and wish that he would be with us. But on the other hand, we see God's hand at work and how he has done a miracle in our own hearts, changing it from hatred to love and forgiveness towards Muslims. That in fact, that has become the center point, focus, and message of our ministry. And we hope that this video would communicate that message very well, and we hope that you would all be blessed by it.